everyone, I'm Rose Carmody, and you're attending the virtual assembly. I hope everyone has had a good day so far. Reminder, next Wednesday is a late start, so let's see what Loyola does with that extra time.
On late start days, I like to sleep in and catch up on homework.
On late start days, I tend to practice my Fortnite game before school. Late start days, I'll sleep in a little and then I'll catch up on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I sleep in and get chicken minis.
On late start days, I like to sleep in.
I'd rather just keep things how they are because I would hate to get out of school at 4 every day.
So I would prefer to have late start day like we always have it every month because I like how our schedule is where we get out on 2 o'clock at Fridays and it's just a better way to do it. Like we have one day to get off every month.
I prefer just to keep late starts as it is once every month just because I don't like change.
I would rather get out at 4 o'clock every day.
I'd rather have a late start every day.
I think it's a nice idea to have late start every day, but personally, I'm a morning person, so I'd rather keep it the same.
I would much rather have a late start every day and end a little bit later. I mean, I'm here already in the afternoon, so yeah, an extra hour in the mornings would be great.
Next week, there's a Pop-Tart raffle to potentially win free Pop-Tarts for a whole week. Here's what things could look like in room 200 as students try to be the big winner.
Oh no, I'm gonna be late, and I forgot to eat breakfast. I'm gonna be so hungry.
Did you say hungry? Follow me. Did you know in room 200 they sell Pop-Tarts every day?
Oh wow, I love Pop-Tarts.
Let me show you all the flavors. What flavor do you want?
Well, they all look so delicious, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. Chocolate chip cookie dough!
That one's my favorite, but that will be $2.
$2? That's a deal.
Is this where we get Pop-Tarts?
Oh wait, this is my last $2.
Well, that's perfect, because starting Monday, you're entered into a raffle that you win free Pop-Tarts for a whole week.
We'll take them.
And now here's the rundown. It's a special one.
Hey Flyers, I'm Lauren Lindsay, and you're watching the rundown for Friday, January 22nd, 2021. As we're all aware, Wednesday was a big day for our country. January 20th, 2021 was the inauguration of Joe Biden as the 46th President of the United States, marking the commencement of the 4-year term for our new president. Alyssa Montrone-Lim tells us more.
Big changes have happened in the U.S. this week. The new president, Joe Biden, was inaugurated on Wednesday. Here's some of our teachers to give us insight on the big day.
Wednesday reminded me how grateful I am to be an American, to witness the inauguration. It is the only time we stand outside and celebrate the peaceful transfer of power. We are the envy of the world because we have a peaceful transfer of power. Everybody, every country wants to have a democracy. Who wouldn't want their people to be heard? But it's incredibly difficult to do. It's designed to be messy. And so when I looked at that tableau of people up there, I thought of the genius of Madison, that they all serve for different lengths of time. It's just a celebration of that Constitution, a celebration of the experiment we call America, as we try to form a more perfect union, never a done project.
So Wednesday we had our inauguration, and it happens every 4 years, in case you did not know. My favorite part of it was Joe Biden's speech talking about unity in our country and how it's not conservative versus liberal, rural versus urban. It's we're all American. And politics aside, I thought that was a really cool way to start off the presidency. in the sense that at the end of the day, we're all Americans, and if we are going to make our country a better place, we've got to put politics aside and work on making our country a better place in every way, shape, and form.
Wishing the best next 4 years for our new president. This has been Alyssa Machiona-Litt.
Thanks, Alyssa. I know we're all hoping for an amazing next 4 years. Two of our Flyers have decided on some very exciting news recently. Burke Alford and John Shardar have both committed to play their sports in college. Olivia Thompson found out what sports they'll be playing and where they'll be attending.
Over the weekend, two of our Flyer athletes received some very exciting news on their sport careers. Burke Alford and John Shardar tell us more about their plan for next year.
So Sunday night, I decided that I'm going to commit to play golf at University of Louisiana Lafayette. And I've been playing golf since around 7th into 7th grade, going to 8th grade. And I always wanted to play college golf after I started getting into it. And I've worked really hard, and I'm just really excited to see what I can do in college.
This Saturday, I committed to play baseball at Baton Rouge Community College, and I'm really excited for this opportunity because I've been playing baseball since about 5 years old, and I can't wait to see how much I can develop at the college level.
We wish all the best of luck next year. This has been Olivia Thompson.
The entire Flyer family is so proud of Burke and John and wish them the best of luck in the future. Speaking of sports, Room 200 has made a new addition to the weekly expectations of media arts. The sports department already is working hard to keep students and parents updated on Flyer athletics. Grace Harvey shows us what the sports department is all about.
Loyola is a very busy place, especially when it comes to sports. From football to baseball to volleyball, it's hard to keep up. There's a new addition to the media arts room that'll help you keep up with all of Loyola's sports. Let's take a look inside and see what the sports department is up to.
So the sports department is basically just a group. It's three of us. It's me, Wes, and Maureen, and every week we put together essentially a shorter version of the rundown that's just about the sports that go on at Loyola.
The sports department has a game of the week, and we talk about all the sports that happened during that week, and we post it to Loyola's YouTube channel every Thursday.
Make sure to check out our YouTube channel, lcp.tv, every Thursday for a new sports report. This has been Grace Harvey.
Thank you, Sports Department, for being so invested in our Flyer sports teams and keeping the school informed. We can't wait to see everything you produce. Even though it's a couple weeks away, it's never too soon to start planning open house, so we can recruit as many future Flyers as possible. Things will be looking different this year, but open house is just as important as ever. Bridget John tells us about the plans.
As we begin a new semester, we also prepare for our second open house. Here's Andy Klein to tell us the behind-the-scene details of what it takes to have an open house during a pandemic.
When we started planning our open house in the fall, the biggest thing that we wanted to do is ensure that our COVID protocols were being followed. So all attendees, we've limited the number of attendees per session. We ensure that they have their mask on the entire time. We get temperature checks prior to entering the building. And so that's the biggest challenge, was just making sure that we had a small enough tour to socially distance during the tour to see everything that we're doing on an educational front at our school.
Thank you so much to everyone who has helped with the open house. We hope it's the best one yet. This has been Bridget John.
Thanks, Bridget. Let's show everyone why Loyola is an amazing high school full of exceptional students. The rundown wouldn't be complete without the weekly sports report. The Flyer athletics have been very busy recently. Holden Webb tells us more.
It's been another great week in Flyer sports with big games and wins in soccer and basketball.
It was an exciting night last Friday night in the Bossier Gym, with both the girls and boys games coming down to the wire. The boys lost to the 7th-ranked Bearcats on a last-second buzzer beater by a score of 38-35. The girls' team, down by 5 with 5 seconds to play, tied it up and forced overtime, where they prevailed with 2 clutch free throws at the end of overtime. The boys also dominated North Webster Tuesday night 51-26, led by Jacob Lafitte and Henry Gouge, who both scored 12 points. The Lady Flyers will be back in action again tonight at home against North Caddo. The girls' soccer team tied a very good Mandeville team last Saturday in Lafayette, and defeated North DeSoto on Monday by a score of 2-1. The girls are looking to continue their great play this Saturday at home as they take on Benton. The boys soccer team is looking to round out the season strong and bounce back from a 4-2 loss to Alexandria Senior High last weekend as they take on North Vermilion and Vanderbilt this weekend in Alexandria.
Good luck to all of our Flyer sports teams as they continue to compete. This has been Holden Webb.
Our sports teams have been doing great, and we're so proud of all their accomplishments. That's all for today's rundown. Have a fun weekend, Flyers, and we'll see you next week.
All right, let's keep going. Stop.
Yo!
Whatever.
Night at Independence Stadium. Then I just say, what do I say after that? Like, this has been. You want a picture?
No.
Don't forget there's a girls' basketball game tonight at 6 o'clock. Also, the girls' soccer team will play Benton at 1 o'clock at Mesper Stadium. Seniors, check your email for Style Show practice on Sunday. And happy birthday this weekend to Faith and Hope Davis, Josephine Cannon, and Lauren Hawley. That's all for today's video announcements. Have a great weekend, Flyers.